Two new start collecting boxes are here.
Spiky Bits.
Welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. I'm Baer from SpikyBits.com, and we are taking a look at the latest start collecting sets for Age of Sigmar. We have the Greywater, Fastness, and the Anvilguard, both start collectings, both $100 US. Of course, you can always get your Warhams for less at Miniature Market or DiceHeadGames.com every day out there. So we're not going to get into showing you all the sprues and telling you everything about these models because we did it like 6-8 years ago. You can find those here on the channel. I will show you what's different about these start collectings. We'll break down some of the values. Long story short, you don't have to watch anymore in the video. You get a bunch of value in here. You get about 50% value based off of what you buy these for, at both at $100, give or take. But there are some gotchas that I feel like it's kind of important to know. So first up, the Anvilguard, or the AKA the Dark Elves of back in the day, are going to come with these units right here. So you get the newish Chariot. Like I said, all these are 6 to 8 years old already. The Charybdis, or the old Hydra, Black Ark Fleet Master, and a box or a set of the Corsairs right there. Now, once we get this open, yep, it's same old sprues that we would expect in here, but I do want to draw your attention to one little thing here. The Fleet Masters on the old square 25mm square base. So anything that was made pretty much in 2012 or before they started plotting to hatch the whole End Times and Age of Sigmar thing, that they actually molded the bases into the set. So the instructions say you got to cut this down, this little, like, it's hollow, but for his little peg leg to sit on, which I'm going to show you here in a second, it's going to be kind of difficult. But just be aware that, maybe you just want to put him standing on a rock or something like that, kind of like they did right here, because they didn't cut him straight off. So I don't really know what to do with this, but you'll have to probably do something right here. Like, so they want you to kind of stand him across on that, but you don't really have to. You could just literally just stand him on this like normal if you want. Also, there are new rules in here, but generally we've seen in the past there are no points values for these, so you can't use them in match play. But if you want a little bonus from running the models in this box as a battalion to your charge rolls, well, you could do it right here as well. When it comes to value, we did a little post on how much you'd be saving inside here over on SpikyBits.com. And as you can see, the retail here, $45, $30, $65 on the Charybdis / Hydra, and $25 on the Fleet Master adds up to $165. So your total savings on the $100 box set is going to be about $65. So pretty good value. I'm not sure with the new Cities of Sigmar and all the city rules if you want to buy multiples of these at this point, because I haven't read through the books yet, but just definitely keep that in mind as well. But I would imagine at so many points you can only field so many of these Hydras, so Behemoth rules are going to come into play at some point and probably handicap you there. Next up is the Greywater Fastness, which is just basically like dwarfs. You're going to get the Iron Breakers. What is it? Iron Breakers, the Warden King, a Gyro Bomber, and a Cogsmith in here. And again, you are going to want to be aware that, well, at least one of these models, I think it's the Warden, is on that built-in square thing, but you can actually have his little plinth that's already separated out, so you don't have to worry about that. And the other guy was actually designed in 2013, so they kind of forward thought, hey, well, there's more coming, so let's not put him on a base. And they definitely took full advantage of that and made him a little bit bigger, because I think they definitely knew, with the End Times and Age of Sigmar, stuff would be porting over to round bases in the near future. But so everything in here is pretty much standard, and then again, not for match play, because there probably won't be any points for this, but if you want a bonus to your hit rolls for every model in this box right here, well, there is a neat little battalion right there that you can include if you want in your army, just for funsies. Value-wise, looking at the breakdown on this one, you are going to get a Gyro Bomber at 50, Iron Breaker set at 50, Warden King at 25, the Cogsmith at 25, so 150 value for a total savings of $50 out there. And for $100 investment, it's pretty good as well. I could see this being more useful to buy in multiples than perhaps the Anvilguard, but really at this point, like I said, I haven't really dug through the books quite yet, but there might be the possibility that buying multiples is definitely worth it in this day and age. And plus, there are rules for dispossess just in general in the General's Handbook, actually, to run them as an army. There are points and things like that. So until they hit Warhammer Legends, well, even then, I think for the most part, you could probably still play with them, but maybe not in tournaments as far as that goes. So either way, if you want to get started with something new in Sigmar, if you want to do the cities of Sigmar, or you want to just do the individual factions like Dispossessed or the Privateers, this is kind of like a twofer as far as value goes, because you can't pick these up and start either of those armies, but I imagine you're going to get better rules in the cities of Sigmar, new battle tome from Games Workshop for Age of Sigmar as well. So that is about it for this one, but there is plenty more models out there for the Dark Elves and plenty more for the Dwarves, the Durden as well. So make sure you check out GDUB's site, or of course head on over to Miniature Market or dicehead.com to get your Warhammer for less. So that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can be the very first to like and comment on all our videos.